Hey guys, welcome back. Today, yeah, I look like a mess. I am a mess. But today I'm gonna talk about egg cracking, when I notice my egg cracked. So basically, that means when you notice you are trans, or you do stuff and you're like, that makes sense. Anyway, let's get into the video. Also, before this video, this is short saying that I won't show my hair from now on. Yeah, you are only going to get to see this because I'm actually quite sweaty right now because I worked out. I'm going to the gym after this, so that's why I'm like this. First thing I noticed was when I was young. I was like around 6, and I had a female friend. Okay, this makes sense now. Not that she's a female, but I mean like now it makes sense what I did, what I did. So basically, we were playing Truth and Dare, right? And then uh, they dared me to wear a dress, right? So me being me, I was like, okay, I'm never gonna back up from it there. So yeah, I remember this. I wore like a blue dress, right? I actually have a blue dress now, but it's not. It's similar, but it's not it. And it's funny because I put it on. I'm being 6'7". I didn't know what was wrong or right, or socially accepted, kind of, right? Um, so basically, I went in front of all the parents, including my friend's parents. Let's say my parents didn't take it really well when I go home, okay? They told me that that was unacceptable, okay? Anyway, should I know that meanwhile I was young, this is when I was young, and yeah, I used to go to their house and wear dresses and everything, and it was so normal, like, I don't know why. Anyway, eventually we went to different schools and everything, and I feel like they got more popular and everything, and I was just a nerd at the end of the day. Um, yep. Anyway, that comes when I was around. I met my best friend at 6'7", around there. Um, and let's say we didn't conform with society's norm of being uh, boys per se. We avoided sports at all costs. We were flamboyant as F. And I think once in a while we used to dress up as well. No, play parents, but we used to dress up as well. I did a great ass mother, by the way, for my age. Probably called CPS on me. Probably called CPS on me. Eventually, my dad found out, or we were doing something at my place, and it was really flamboyant, or gay, per se, back in the day. And it wasn't socially accepted being boys, obviously. We used to hold hands and everything else. So eventually, we got screamed at. Well, I got screamed at for a second time because I wasn't conforming. Funny enough, that kind of stopped us in a bit. But then we were introduced to YouTube. We did significant more gay stuff together. Yeah, we danced in wigs and everything. Yeah, we were not normal. Then we played games, and funny enough, it's funny because we used to play like Mario and all everything that it's you can choose a character, right? This is when I knew more or less that something wasn't right about me, and I was choosing like female characters all the time. And my friend asked me like, "Why do you do it?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I just I didn't want to be honest, obviously, because it's weird, at the time. Obviously, that was on and everything. And then, my last crack before coming out, per se, was I was in school. This is my last school I was. And I used to write like female names in the agenda on the calendar, and the teacher would lose their shit on it. I don't know why. Don't ask me. I remember once I discovered like the third name. I'm not gonna say any names I used. They threatened to tell my parents, "Hey, your boy is writing female names in the calendar," and this is way before. This is before like I was 16 in. No, I was 13, 14 at the time. But this is back in the day. I mean, trans issues. Like I remember hearing trans for the first time when I went to the UK, but I already knew something was wrong. Turns out that when I came out at 16, the name I used. Oh, I also created a lot of profiles on YouTube. But the main one that was my first one, and I don't have access, but it's still there, is Elizabeth. I don't know why I used that name. That was the first one I officially used when I came out. But my first actual name I used, let's say in the calendar situation, was Sophie. Don't ask me why, don't ask me when, but that was the first name I used. And then now my parents are like a little bit more accepting, like they know what it is, you know. But it took us a while, a lot of conflict during my teen years. I told my best friend at first. He thought I was just gay because they didn't know better, and then they researched what transgender means, and now they're fully supportive. I mean, they've always been supportive, but they didn't know what it was until like they researched it. I understand that. Anyway, yeah, like my egg cracked, and I at 12 probably. I mean, okay, if you count 6, 7 when I started doing, you know, all this stuff. But noticing it was more like around 12, 13. I came out at 16. And here I am. I'm working out. I will have a video on that soon enough. Soon enough. Now, I don't know how this video is gonna go. I don't know if you're gonna see this video or not. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.